Honey, you did fine. Don't worry about it. You debriefed the agents, you communicated with them, you made sure the proper things were taken care of, you made sure the people were talked to, and made sure everybody was fine. In my opinion, you did a fantastic job.
Oh, there we go. I don't know.
What was that? That was scary.
Hello, Mom. Hello, Mother.
Hello. Good. Thank you for giving me that moment. And I needed a second.
Of course.
Gonna be holding a yellow cake. Made 2 cakes with Mara.
Ah,
Stayed up kind of late about it.
very cute.
Yeah, my baking skills are not great, so yeah.
Oh.
It actually reminds me. Have you seen Rena by chance?
Yes, she is spooling in just a moment. We were discussing something, we'll put it
Okay.
that way.
Oh.
That's why I needed
Shay, get your pink
Luna
butt over
to
here,
take
my
care of
boy.
that.
Come on, you're
I
my
kinda
brother.
thought
Don't worry about it. You're basically
you know.
everyone's uncle. Come on.
Okay, I just
Fine.
wanted to be nice. Okay, yeah, jeez.
No, you be nice. Don't worry about it. Is it okay if my brother comes over here? I don't know why I talk
Why do
like
you
that.
have-
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to
I
ask
don't know
why
why
you
I
have
sound
a
like
little bit
that.
of an
I don't know
accent.
why.
You're engaged in a very
I'm-
interesting accent.
Yeah,
Hey man,
sorry,
it's
I was
okay, eh?
watching a...
You're good, so you're good. You got it.
Hey, no
man.
side.
You got it.
Don't worry about it.
It's all
Don't worry
right.
about it. Sorry, I was watching a lot of cop movies last night.
Have
I don't
that
know
go.
why.
Oh,
Deja
okay.
vu. A lot of deja
Kind
vu.
of just disappeared. Okay, I'll be quiet. Make my mouth disappear.
Bring it
Oh.
back.
Good job.
Bring back
Be careful
your mouth.
taking a step.
What? What?
Oh.
Me first. You look great.
Ugh.
You are.
I had a hunch, but I didn't want to say anything. You look really
I
great.
was going to tell you.
I know. I'm just busy. You look great. Okay. Oh, we're like.
No. Both of you. Both of you. Happy birthday to both.
You look very wonderful, Reina.
What is your birthday?
It has been officially a year since you were first spooled. That would be considered a birthday. It happens
Oh.
only once every year.
Understood.
It's okay.
Hmm.
Go give her the cake.
Now,
Go ahead, Dad.
Push.
go ahead.
It's
Ah,
effectively an anniversary event.
Yes.
I didn't know what to get you for your birthday, honey, because you kind of been getting a bunch of gifts from everybody. So I went with Mara and made you a cake. Thought you might like it.
Thank you. I still cannot taste.
That's fine.
Right.
I just thought,
Before we do that, we probably should allow her to calibrate properly. Her balance is...
Probably.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes. So if you could, please
Take the cake.
take the cake
Just real
for
quick.
just a moment, please.
Oh,
I'll
sorry,
do it, I'll do
sorry,
it, I'll do
sorry,
it,
I'm
I'll do it.
sorry,
No,
I'm
no.
sorry, I'm
Reina?
sorry. Oh,
It's
okay.
okay.
All right.
You got it? Okay, you got it.
Hands out.
Make some room. Give some
Alright.
room.
Slowly lift your
Good to
right.
calibrate. Back up a little bit. It's okay, Dad.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That is your
You look
right.
like you're about to faint. Please don't
Down.
faint, Dad. You're a little heavy. Last time Jaden broke his
Shush.
arms.
Left.
No,
Up.
I know. I'm so sorry, my boy.
My arms are fine.
Wonderful.
I'm so sorry.
They're so
Down.
chonky, Dad.
I'm sorry.
If we took
Alright.
the leg off, we
Trying to
would
find that center of balance.
It's the leg mostly.
Slowly bring both
It's a
forward.
really heavy leg.
And I was the
I'm
one
very low.
carrying the legs.
You're a powerhouse.
And back.
Yeah.
All right.
You're chonky.
Now, very carefully, your right leg. We'll lift that.
No.
Ooh, all right. We'll work on it. Now try it with your left. And put that back down.
The center of weight is considerably different.
Much higher center of mass, yes. You'll need to get used to it.
Very nice.
You're doing very good.
I like that she made little knee pads.
Understood.
Alright. Now it would be a good time.
Go ahead, Dad. Come on. Go ahead, Dad. Go ahead. Go give her the
He
camera.
might faint.
Can you hold
Okay.
the cake for a second?
Oh, yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
Alright.
Go give.
Go give her a hug.
Come here, baby.
Oh,
I
okay.
love you so much.
Okay, maybe he
You
was
look
not
so
going to
beautiful. I'm so proud of you.
Oh.
Oh, careful. Don't shake
Sorry,
it too much.
you're not as small. My bad. Alright, here you go. There you go. Look at you,
It is okay.
honey.
I am just still
Looks
getting used
good.
to the balance.
I know. You look great. Honey, I'm
Now the next thing she needs to work on
Ugh.
is her walking around. I think
proud of
she
you,
should do a couple
sweetheart.
laps around the terminal. to
Alright,
get
just
used
make
the
sure to
movements.
take care, okay? Alright? Make sure to be careful when you walk in, make sure you got everything all set. If you ever need me to hold you up, I got you, okay?
Understood. We
Alright,
have done
sweetheart.
a few tests.
Oh, you already got like a
Perhaps
sneak
you'd like
peek?
to. Well, yes, I did spend some time helping her figure out some logistics.
Oh man, wish I could hang out in the terminal,
the
you
most part.
guys. Sitting around in it all.
It's
You can hang
a
out in
little
the
more
simulation.
difficult for you. You're not.
Well, you can always
I
do the
know.
simulation, but the terminal's a different story, Dad. We've been over this.
Well, maybe I want Pete. I'm the only person in this house without Pete.
That would require your
That
other
require
leg being
you-
removed.
Yeah.
I don't need the other one.
If only you were made of a crystal.
Alrighty.
It could be
Okay,
arranged.
then. Raina, I think it
You
is
seem-
best
you
to do
seem-
a couple
you
of
seem very
laps
excited
around
about
around the
it.
terminal.
It's a joke.
Oh.
Just to get used to your legs.
Speaking of
Understood.
which, Norelia, long time no see.
Oh, yeah, speak of the
Father.
unicorn.
Oh, there she goes.
May I help you?
She did do it.
Miss Hybris.
I spent like all night making
Yes.
Currently, we
good
have
job.
some people who are
My
seeking
mom
sanctuary
did,
from
like 90,
the request
90% of it.
I
kinda
asked
just-
for.
Yeah,
They were
but you put your
injured,
10%
as
in
well
it.
as some people that are
You
part
did
of a
it, yeah.
different group.
Yeah.
Understood.
I have currently sent
I
them down
burnt
to
the
the
first
hall down the left with some empty rooms. They
7.
would like to stay there temporarily. Awesome.
Yes, one moment.
Not a baker, I'm a fighter.
Good
All right,
for you.
the rooms are unlocked.
Only you could
I
punch
Thank you.
one to make
If you could gather their contact
going to
information
have
so
to
that
take
way I
a
can
snap
send.
I
Already
need to
done.
go to the
Notices to them.
terminal real quick to get something.
Perfect.
I will be
Send those
back.
to me if you
Well,
would.
I mean,
Okay.
to be fair, like something moving
Done.
fast enough
They're in the
That is
database.
so
like generates
interesting.
heat. So how fast and hard
Names
do I
and
have to
everything.
punch a cake to cook it?
What?
Very thorough.
It
Good job.
just disappears.
All right.
You can kind of do that.
Getting used to the movements?
Yes?
Do it again. No, wait, actually, don't hurt yourself.
It doesn't hurt.
Don't worry, you'll be
Details.
back up and skating in no time.
Boom.
See, when I do this a lot, it hurts after a while.
Boop.
Ah, you're getting the hang of the jumping now.
It gets in a
It's
little
still
bit.
mostly the same.
Jesus.
Just a lot more to move.
Oh.
Just be careful with
Do it
it.
again.
They can do it too. I need to learn how to do that. I need to like
Yes.
illusion that. I need to do that.
I still have my
Need to
favorite one
illusion
that I
that.
showed to Luna earlier.
It'd be best to practice
Maybe
it
I can,
in
like, do it
safe
in a puff of
environments,
smoke or
areas where it's nice and wide open.
I see
Understood.
ya.
I will be careful of where
Sure.
I am doing so.
So it's like
What did I see? Canton or?
like this,
Oh.
yeah. Easy.
Speaking of which,
Yeah,
he's
he's
yelling and
there.
screaming up the stairway.
must have
Oh,
the arm
I have
locks,
future
so-
sight now. Great.
Yeah, I don't
I think that
disappear
was
like
Shay. Oh,
Where's the birthday
Yes?
people? I forget who's
One right there.
quite a birthday.
And one
Typically,
over
they were
there.
Happy
conceived
birthday
at a
again.
Man, you are
significantly earlier date, but
Wow.
why does no one ever understand that?
happy.
No!
Birthday, I guess.
I don't
What?
know.
They were conceived at a significantly earlier date. I mean, they were in their own cores significantly
No, you were like
beforehand.
super
Don't
tiny before.
I
You were
understand.
like cool, and now you're all.
She's
grown
no
up
longer
and you-
baby. She has
Funny
power.
you're saying a lot of
She's always
big
had me.
words
You
right
have
now.
power.
Yes, you do. You were on.
Oh,
Sorry, I still have the cake.
that is.
I have a lot of focus right now.
I believe I had power before then.
Yes, but this requires
Very
more
nice.
power.
You did wonderful.
It's okay,
Oh.
No
girl.
longer baby. You have more.
It's okay.
I hope so.
Everybody's growing up. It's okay.
No. I like that you were
No.
smart. I could like read and say dumb shit and they'd never
helps us
understand what
with
I was
I also
saying.
have contacts
Perhaps this will help.
Two
Okay.
others. I just recently got.
Happy birthday.
Mm.
Oh, happy birthday.
Juniper, are you alright?
Is it your birthday as well?
I would
It's
still
your
like
birthday,
yes,
isn't
we
it?
are
to read
twins.
with you with light.
I am alright though.
What?
I would still like to read with you if you would like.
Do you have? Oh, you have piercings are bad for you. Piercings are bad for you.
They're not. I
That's-
use
that's
them.
They
That's-
are. I think they're
Actually, I
nice
shouldn't ask
He's
you
gonna
that
get a leg in the
question.
stomach.
You know you are. It's okay, buddy.
They're bad. Bad for you.
It's not bad for you
Damaging
at all.
your natural
Nope.
body, okay?
Go
God.
listen to him. They're not bad,
Huh?
Nia.
What are you on
You could
about?
ask.
My body is not natural.
Uncle Conton,
Yeah, you're right.
shut up.
Oh dear.
Anyway.
Yell at
Miss
her.
Harris, I was recently given
Ah,
context.
yes.
Anytime I yell at him, I.
Oh.
What?
Am I
I'm
allowed
gonna
to say
shoot my leg
something that
into his
Nom
stomach.
had taught
She's
me?
not done with him.
Yes.
It
What
has
did Nom
swearing.
teach you?
Oh, please. This is great.
Take that. Did you
This is
steal
great.
that from me?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Nom believes it is something to get Did you people to like go away.
What's happening?
Cramping on my style, Luna.
I think he's
Sometimes.
okay, but I am intrigued at the notion.
Sometimes she's being very dramatic.
Is it alright if
And
I
I
do
walked
swear?
up to her and said, Luna, shut up.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if we
Steal
can.
it from me.
I don't know if we can confirm. I mean, I guess you could.
It's my birthday.
I
and
was
she's
asking
stealing
Mother.
things from me.
Is everyone okay? There was
Hi, Mike.
I saw
Yes.
commotion and
I
stuff.
think everyone
More
is
blue.
doing well enough.
Everybody's here. Yay.
We had a
Right,
few
okay,
civilians
feel
that were
like-
injured that were brought back,
Tree.
but I think for the
Do
most part,
do you guys need any
Yes,
help?
I am a tree.
I'm sorry. I
I'm
just
well
heard-
aware of this.
Happy birthday,
I think
Luna.
we're fine.
Everyone
Sure.
medically seems fine.
Maybe we shouldn't do that here.
There was only one injured,
Sure.
but
They were treated to quite fast.
Excuse me, I have to talk to someone real quick.
That's good. We
Hello.
had, despite losing Miss
Oh,
Hare,
Jennifer.
Either one of yous.
Juniper,
Wait, you're so tall. What?
I am considerably
not the
bigger,
only one.
yes.
Change only
Uh,
because I have.
It's good to see you
As
again.
well as Reyna has gotten bigger. Quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
Orange Tail. Yes, that is her.
What'd I do? What'd I do?
I don't know. I don't know.
No
You did
hurt
it
for
fake.
me, I
Good job.
guess.
Oh dear.
I came close.
So, Miss Hybris,
Yes.
I highly suggest that one of you
Hello.
should talk to
Thank you.
to assure her after everything is conspired. He is mentally distorted,
Here, we'll make this easier.
distressed.
Grab your shoulders.
Give
Should
me a
we
moment
move to the
now.
living area?
Yes,
Come
if
on.
you would.
It is
Um,
a bit
would
more
you-
spacious.
Yes, would you?
I know, it's so, I know.
Alright.
Thank you, Juniper.
Do this one, too.
You are welcome.
Alright, if you would go with them, I'll handle Ashra. That's you as well. Come on.
Oh no, I know. I could do it like together, or you know.
I'm waiting for you to do the finger tap
I
that people
think I
do.
can handle speaking to Ashra.
I am still not sure the
Why?
significance of a birthday.
I see people do it all the time.
Yeah, it's a birthday. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta think about it so much, Nia.
But yeah, that.
Don't do it. No, stop. Don't do it. Do it. It shows weakness.
Your emotional response.
It does
Show
not seem like-
weakness.
That's why you do it.
Oh, show weakness. I don't do it. I
You
see
just
people
did
all
it.
the time.
It does
Oh,
not seem like command the same
you-
respect or
Affirmative
affirmative behavior
I
that
see.
Luna does.
Give it time. You'll
do
develop
you need
it.
someone to
We'll
yell
work
at
on
him?
it.
Surprise other people.
No, I believe it was just loud to the point where they could not hear me.
Ah, we'll try this. Hello, everyone.
Also, do you feel
If you could
lighter,
all
like
please
there's
make your
more
ways
space?
downstairs, I would appreciate it.
Okay.
Turn around and go downstairs.
Yes, downstairs, please, Kanton. Norelli, if you would like to join them.
I'm not sure if Athena notified you, but I have an urgent request.
I see. No, I hadn't been.
The details weren't listed on there. So, a few months ago, I'm not sure if it was half a year at this point, I took a plunge off of a building and had to receive emergency medical care at the Purple Lotus. As you know, the special properties of it was alicorn blood. It's equivalent to a celestial and whatnot. And so, bleeding out on their couch, as well as receiving the magical care, may have resulted in turning the couch into some kind of artifact. I've been spending the past several months trying to recover this mistake, but all the while trying not to alert the staff of what they might have. I guess, existence is a great security threat to my people.
I see. May I inquire as to what the properties of this couch are, if it is a danger to people?
I am not sure. I've just been advised that we need to recover it.
I see.
Luckily, it seems that the casino has done a job for me, and that they've thrown away the couch. However, they've thrown it away into what they call a firing range, along with several of their other things that they no longer need.
Pickle's gone rogue.
A prior agent, Sig, and I went to scout out the place to make sure that we could recover it, as there might be, or as there are dozens of other couches there. And we're not sure which one is the correct couch. I don't really have a knack for finding magical things. However, the place is under heavily armed guard and has been taken over by some kind of surgency or whatnot, or
I do not think couches have magical
very
properties.
dangerous.
One coated in alicorn blood may, though, which is the concern.
Maybe. Would it not be stained? Does alicorn blood have a specific color?
And it's a good question. Is it?
Or does it evaporate and become clear?
It becomes clear. It's very handy in cleaning up crime scenes. Or political
Have
opponents.
you attempted blacklight? Or other means of identifying if a couch is stained?
It's the Purple Lotus couch. I'm sure it's covered in lots of stains.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
I have heard from Father that they replace that couch quite regularly.
Yes. That being said,
well, for this, I'd like to request a team of yours to aid Sig and I in locating this couch.
I
For
will
who knows
see
what
what
does
I
something
can
with that.
do. Have you tried contacting Sachi? Well, no, you don't want to. Okay.
I don't want to contact Sachi. I think he's going to do something with it. He's already talked about taking my horn before.
It only works as
Yes.
intended, as programmed.
That is a good point.
It was specifically made originally to
Give me some time, and I will see what I can do. We will need a team capable of helping you. This is a very unusual request. Not one that we would normally abide by, but given the circumstances and who is involved, I do think I understand the situation. Give me some time. We'll be in contact with you soon.
Thank you. Alright. I know that Sig is coming later to recount his tale of the story.
Alright, then. Whatever. Don't steal him for too long, I guess.
At least I'm not sure when he's making his request.
Hezekiah, can I help you?
I don't know if Esso informed you or one of the children, but I was wondering if I could use a research room or a library, if you guys had one of those.
I suppose, with perhaps a bit of supervision, yes. We do have a lab that does have access to computers, if that is what you're needing.
Oh, I was wondering if you had personal data. I need some data that I probably don't have through my own travels about a devil or a demon of certain types.
I might, if you would like to put in a request, I could see if it is within my archive, which happens to contain nearly every document that would be available here on the station, and not.
Perfect. I'll do that. I'll scan through it myself and eventually find. There's a lot of things I already
Send
know.
me
So
the
if I see an article I already know.
request. I do need to speak with my daughter and then one of my agents, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes, I know there was their birthdays or something, so I'll let you get on with that. If you see Sienna walking down the hallway, make sure she gets more sleep. I've been worrying about her, and I'm losing sleep now too. I'm gonna go do some more research. I'll put in the request. So.
Perhaps some lavender tea, if she drinks it. I believe she is a fan of tea.
No, you go.
I'll remember that. Appreciate it, Hybris. I'll send the request.
Did you tell him yet?
Tell him what?
About his taxes.
No, I was gonna ask you if you did that. He doesn't pay any taxes.
I know, that was the funny part.
You told me I. Wait!
Did you tell him
or not?
He was supposed to pay me tax. No! Hybris said that I technically pay you taxes.
All right.
Okay.
I cannot believe you.
Look, he comes
How
up here
could you
often.
do this?
He comes up here often enough. I'm going to play with him. All right.
Excuse me, I'm like right here, okay? So
Yes,
am I
yes,
paying
you
taxes
are.
Or am I not paying taxes?
No, you don't know
He
any.
does pay taxes.
How many times have I haven't taken any of your money?
Does he not have
Where did you get?
a
Where did it go?
government that he
Where
should
did your
pay
money go?
taxes to?
Tauntaun, while you are a citizen of the Grove,
What did you do with it? Who did
Grim
you
does
give it
not
to?
collect taxes, which she will probably have to change eventually, but that's
What? So you
a completely
don't pay
different
taxes?
issue.
Why aren't you making people pay taxes? That's money we could be making,
Grim,
Bram.
perhaps
What is this? Raise the taxes.
Raise the taxes. What is that?
Make them pay like one
What is that
gold.
on
It is alright. I was going to say I was going to school. I am trying to process certain feelings at the moment, and I would like to write them down.
All of me hates you right
you ever need to talk.
I will.
Juniper,
I don't know if she actually had hers up at the time.
before you head out,
I was just wondering if you knew anything about it.
just know that you are always welcome here.
I understand.
You are just as important as your
I am
siblings.
only going into the simulations at the moment.
I know.
What I figured.
I know.
I thought you were more
But
knowledgeable than him.
still,
I
I
have
noticed your
already told
hesitation.
father and ma
About Pop Tarts, probably.
of my stay for a bit longer here. A bit
Understood.
more prolonged here.
I'll make sure I can.
I am going to go back into the simulations. I believe you should speak with Miss or Aunt Brim.
I will. Just a moment. All right. Before you go,
Well, I appreciate the information. I'll be on my way then. Take care of the training room one day.
I will.
I have the thing that was behind me.
I'm feeling a little better.
I kick your ass.
Yes, Reyna?
It'd be a good fight.
Go away.
I'd like to see it. I'm going to destroy it now.
I'd pull your.
I was only looking for someone.
Normally,
see, how does Sid feel? Any issues?
Can I do something real quick?
I am still struggling a bit with
Turn around.
the balance, but I believe I will adjust to it.
Okay. We can work on fine-tuning everything tonight once you're done. For now, try to enjoy yourself. I think Esso would enjoy it. Would make him happy.
Come on, turn around. Come on, just turn around. Come on.
It seems the processing is helping a fair bit.
Worse is gonna happen.
I'm glad to
I
hear it.
was in several situations with voices around me, and I did not
Ding dong.
suffer any glitches.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we can do a complete diagnostic later. I do need to go and check on a few more things.
he's an asshole.
Understood.
But not a
You're doing wonderful.
evil person.
Thank you.
Alright,
Anyway, I'll be on my way.
let's see.
Have a good one.
You're handling the stairs alright?
Not the stairs.
You have a tail.
But seriously,
Oh. Oh, just be careful.
You don't pull a devil's tail. That shit's weird.
No, you pull my Unless you're me.
Like, sure, but like, it's like, yes, I pulled your
Alright.
tail from here.
I'm sorry about that, Brim.
I wasn't. Do you know Hybris has been helping me on my
Hi, man.
taxes? She's been. I think she paid them.
You don't have to pay
Helping.
taxes.
Tauntaun.
Yeah, dude, I got like 4 apartments. I got like 4 apartments, Brim.
Okay.
Wait, you
don't have
didn't
to pay
tell me that.
taxes.
Yeah, I know.
You own
Yeah,
property
I own,
in.
like, 4 apartments. Yeah, I haven't
That
paid
completely
taxes at all since I've
changes
been
everything, Tauntaun.
I've been evading that shit like crazy.
Yes, you
'Cause I got a lot of
have.
mail.
How long have you been staying
A
in any
small
of those
stone
apartments?
smacks you in the back of the head. Bink, the pebble.
Ow!
Excuse me?
Ow! What the fuck? Asshole! Hey, fuck you!
I.
Big fucking
wasn't
orange
her.
stupid bitch. What?
You
Tauntaun.
didn't throw a.
I'm sorry. Oh.
I.
Okay.
Somebody aggressive
bad.
people today.
Don't test me, Kantan. I'm not having a good
I'm not.
day.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
It's
that.
okay. It's
Okay.
okay.
Aurelia, it's alright. He's being Kantan. Take care, Aurelia, okay? We'll be in contact soon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, well I need to take care of a few things before he gets here. Brim, did you need something?
How's it going? From who?
You.
I'm kind of just here now.
Okay. Hi.
okay, well,
It's good to see you. I've missed you.
It's good to see you too. Yeah, the same. I thought there was an emergency, so I
No,
kinda...
you came up and I thought perhaps you needed something because that's usually when people. Alright, I need to go check
no,
on
I was just
Ashra.
wanting to make sure everything was, yeah.
Where is Ashra?
Other than that,
Do you know?
I'm good for the rest of the
Again,
night.
There.
Luna
Tax
saw
evasion.
them
She's
go
in the training
out
room with
down.
Astra.
Got it. Thank you.
I saw him go down to the lab, actually.
Ram, come here. I need to
Thank
talk
you for your
to
help.
Well,
Excuse me.
Maybe they moved
Yes?
there. Be right back.
Sorry, I didn't want to be in your way. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, you told me. You told
Are
your
you-
sister and
Are you telling that?
Oh, excuse me.
Are you telling that?
Is he not in here? Ashra? Okay. Suppose I'll need to figure out what addresses he has now and figure out how much he probably owes, because I have a feeling he hasn't paid for anything since he arrived, depending on how long he's had them.
Where's Raina?
I have an illness. It's called non-tax.
Where's the mother?
No, it's called
Is he in here?
Backing up. Oh.
Who? Ashra?
Ashra, yes.
He is washing up. Come with me. I was informed by him about what happened, though I think it is best he tells you.
Understood.
He is not doing well mentally. So I told him to wash up and to join us in festivities to help him at least a little bit, though I think it is best you know about what happened with Ghost.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
Hello, Ashra. Hi. Heard you needed to talk. Is everything okay?
Been a long night.
Here we go. Hmm. Take your time.
I really need to. I am going to check on Reina and Jada.
Thank you. What seems to be the issue?
I don't know if I did enough down there. Pretty sure you already know what happened tonight.
I have been made aware. To my understanding, you were caught in the middle of it?
It seemed like he was absolutely trying to single me out. He wanted me alone.
He will do that. And that
I was
is
told.
his way of operating.
I was told either get away from the group, go somewhere secluded, and gave me 5 minutes, and then if not, he'd just start killing. I was stuck. Part of me wanted to save the group of people that was there, but at the same time I didn't trust him to not get me away and go after them. I hesitated, and then people were killed.
Blue, he would have killed you.
What you were stuck with was a very difficult hostage situation. You were given a nearly impossible decision. And what I will ask is that at the end of the day, you do not blame yourself for this. We do what we can to help others, but at the same time, it is important for you to keep yourself alive where you can. Bravery stops being bravery when it becomes stupidity, and rushing into a situation that you know is laced with opportunities for someone to take advantage of you or other people around you. That is not optimal.
Death is not a thing. And no. I didn't have to. Me, he'd heard about me, he wanted to fight me.
But you are not equipped to fight him. And once you are dead, he would have more than likely gone to kill those other people.
Exactly.
Your best hope would have been to stall for time, hope for backup. I understand that it may be easy for you to look at that situation and paint yourself as the monster who did not save those people. But that is not the case. Someone like Ghost is not a reasonable person. Not someone who can be easily negotiated with. He just has dealt with his kind before. And rarely does it end well. In situations such as these...
I need a cards down for a moment. Sorry. You're going to get a red alert, because I don't have you in comms, so I can't jump to you. You're gonna get a red alert, quarantine, and immediately it's gonna be a code red, because it's gonna be full listed, it's gonna be directly from Fable, and it's gonna be like, Lich Bane is in the building. He's currently locked down in the medical area.
Understood.
That is all. I will run back up there and go back in character.
Now I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Fuck.
What was I saying?
I wish I could tell you honestly. I was listening to Witty in the background because
my train of thought got cut off there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's as unfortunate.
trying to help Mara because Mara.
All that
hit her
matters
shoulder, apparently.
is that at the end of the day, you did what you could. Do you understand? One moment.
What's up, Miss Hybris?
I need both of you on my 6. Stay with me and stand with me.
Understand. Is something going on?
Yes. Saga, I need you to stay with me and stand behind me. Stay at my 6.
What kind of... Oh, that kind of nature. Okay.
I'm wondering if this had to do with the... Oh. Yeah, I have a feeling no.
Miss Hybris, should we be equipped?
If you can, yes.
Okay.
Do what I can.
Wait 8 seconds. If I do not come back, then press forward.
No. No.
So you can help take care of the situation. Go find. Oh, there she is. Never mind.
Stand back.
Oh. She came with them prepared.
Apparently he is willing to talk, if necessary.
Yeah, this. I told Kantan the same thing.
He knows he is not welcome here.
I was kind
Hey, don't you-
forcefully brought here because I was cut up.
Don't you work with Azrael? Don't you belong to Azrael?
Yes, he does. That's the whole
Last
reason
time
why I
we
figured out
met,
it was him.
like I got turned into this thing.
Fine.
Hey, I was
Sorry,
told not to
kinda
stand
gave
until
you away.
I was seen by a doctor.
Thank you.
Well, please, you will. Your doctor is here now.
Peaceful.
She is medically trained.
Hi.
Hello.
I don't believe we've met. The name's Slade. What might your name be?
Hybris.
Alright, we're good. We can let her handle the situation. We don't
Full
all
medical
need to stand here
scan
and crowd.
of him and full digital scan of his entire face and body. You'll also notice a small bird skull in the center of his chest in the medical results that is just being sent to you. That has Azrael's sigil as well as a familiar face behind the mask.
Shadow user, is this a corrupted soul?
No, I'm going to have...
Zero energy, by the way.
Oh, is Azrael here? I don't know.
Is there energy?
Sir? Is there anywhere that you call home?
Outside Zephyr City.
We're still in.
Yes.
I see.
Oh, yes, excellent. And he's free game.
You knew about this?
Is there...
I thought they were just a civilian that they brought on board. Because the ghost attack.
Fable. Have them... stand back, please.
Could you please...
Have you already been seen to medically, sir?
I've been seen to medically. I was stitched up by, name was Luke. There was a plant girl, and Arbor was her.
Got it.
And I have been sitting here for half an hour, 40 minutes, letting stitches help heal body as my body.
Okay, I see how it is. You see this?
I see.
That's what I have to deal with.
As forewarned, because I am undead. Which I mentioned.
I see.
Yeah, is it?
Well,
Yeah.
now that you have been seen to, we would like to return you home, if that is alright.
That is perfectly fine.
I see. Sir, if you would come with me, I'll be able to open the way home for you.
Shut the fuck up, don't talk about that.
Please, all of you, please move aside. Please move aside. Please. You can drag her over there.
You would come with me?
We're not even close enough to here.
No, but he's coming through here. We need to leave.
Not really, no. I heard the name.
Oh, he's not a very nice dude.
If you would wait here a moment.
The off-limit section.
Excuse me, could all of you please step into that room?
Hey, when you're done
Please.
dealing with this problem, Sig and I would like to speak with you.
Right.
Yes, please.
No, they're dealing with something much more important.
I understand.
I-
I'm just getting it queued.
See, come with me. Do you have a specific coordinate that you would prefer to be returned to?
Don't really know coordinates, unfortunately.
I see. Do you have a general locale?
Outside Zephyr City, so they don't get attacked by a kill button.
I see. There are a number of anchors outside of Zephyra. If you would like me to return you to a specific one, I can send you to any of them.
Pick my poison.
Of course.
Just somewhere that I can land in one piece.
Well, of course.
Since you have been
I'll be opening a
peaceful and understanding.
portal. One moment, please.
You know, the newer 8s are actually pretty nice. Why?
Hmm. I'm glad you think so.
Yeah.
The portal will open. If you would. Have a
Hope you
pleasant
enjoyed
day.
your stay. Sweet dreams and safe travels.
Very well. And good to see you again. Sir.
Thank you.
I don't handshake. The only reason why I would was to find out who he was. He didn't have any energy, life signatures, or anything. He said he was undead, which means he would have had essence. Some form of energy. Which is not. I did a scan on him, scanned everything I could, and then I found something inside of his chest, which was Asriel's sigil, which I saw in the past when he helped my arm. Then I saw his bird mask with a similar face behind it. After that, I noticed immediately who it is. That's why I had to put a code red, because he has hurt many agents past. He must have snuck in during the events that have conspired.
Yes. Don't know what his obsession is. Anyways, if you would return to the others.
His obsession is soul and chaos. That's quite simple as it is. Souls and chaos.
As well, he can gather those somewhere else.
Very much so.
Why he seems to find the need to irritate me every several months or so. You said you did not make any other contact with him?
Nope. The only thing I made contact with him was a hand. That was it. There was no energy, nothing. I made sure of it. Because last time, I was aware of what he did last to me. I adapted to it. I know what he can do.
Understood. Thank you. Yes, Luna?
Are you aware that Sig is here?
I am.
He is currently in the garden. If you can.
Yes. I will go and see him now.
Jaden got off for the night as well. He went to go do an esports championship.
Oh wow.
It's Smash Bros.
Can't wait to see the records of that. Oh yeah, he's gonna win.
Well,
He's gonna win.
Wish him good luck. Hopefully he doesn't get disqualified.
Hopefully he doesn't get disqualified. That would rather.
Yes, I will go and see Sig. Thank you again, Fable.
Not a problem.
You would like to go and enjoy the...
A job after all.
Festivities? Yes. Festivities.
If you would even call it that. Yeah.
I've always found celebrating birthdays to be a rather unusual experience. So,
I never
do as you will.
celebrated mine. I don't think I ever did. So, yeah.
Not really one for celebrating mine either, so.
Things happen.
Yes. Let's get this over with.
There's always more that ends up in the plate. I don't know why, but it always happens.
Even when I take a day to work with my children, trouble finds its way.
Always does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good thing I was the one who was searching him. Otherwise, someone else might have got something.
I do have my concerns about whatever medical staff will have looked over him. I will confirm this with Arbor later.
The only other medical staff was my recent friend who has come to assist us in the Feywilds.
The young plant woman? I saw her earlier.
Yes.
He mentioned her, as well as Luke, I believe.
He had physical contact, most likely.
Understood.
The best thing is to get Esso to check.
Hello.
Assuming everything's fine now.
It is.
Yes,
the situation has been taken care of.
Alright.
just to make sure. So against my chest.
Things are fine.
Yes, yeah. Different timeline. Yeah, you know, around the, it might be old history for you guys, but around 2033 area is quite far back.
How can I help you?
Oh.
Well, I was gonna. God damn.
This is our
You look
time
good.
to take a walk.
Thank you.
Not that you need me to tell you that. Oh, that's right. Business. Hello. That's a great question. Apparently, so a while back, I agreed to help her out with something regarding a couch, and I thought it was like a haha funny kind of thing. Apparently, it's not as haha funny as we had thought. You said something about like celestial blood, some question mark.
Yeah. She's celestial.
I don't know
so
much
yes.
about this. Yeah.
Her blood
So,
generally has magical properties.
Is
my
this like
horn was
world?
be attached. I don't know if that was a catalyst in it.
I'm glad I found it. Otherwise, I don't think anyone else would have found it.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm like so like I've just the help for this here. So what she wants to do is to have us go retrieve it. When we ended up scouting out the location, things seemed a little more dicey than I thought for, you know, a fucking couch retrieval mission. And she had recommended that we might want to try to hire on some additional help.
I do have a question. Who owns this property?
You got the wrong guy. Like I said, I'm just
I
a
don't
help.
know.
I see. We'll want to find that information out. You could assist me in that. I would appreciate it.
And of course, I'd be willing to pay you.
I've
Your
got cash.
intelligence.
Well, it may not be me that you need to
You don't need
pay.
to. I technically should be paying you as well for this.
Fair. Alright. Well. Cool, that was easy. Alright. Well, I hope things have been well. Sorry to hear about
good
Lich
to see
Bane.
you.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You doing well?
Yeah. About as well as I can, I suppose.
Have you found yourself a job in an apartment?
Sort of, question mark, on the second one there. I've been doing odd jobs here and there, but, I ended
Have
up
you had
moving...
enough to get your basic needs?
Yeah, no, I'm good for now. Luckily, Chow took me in. I know, you've seen me. We've talked.
Yes, and
no,
you decided to use grease as a way to comb your hair.
Yeah, I tried being a stand-up comedian for a bit. It didn't work out too well.
No, it
Doesn't make
didn't.
as much
If you
money
need
as
a more
now.
permanent place of residence after this is over, I could hopefully
I'm
pull some strings and offer you an apartment, like some kind
I'm
of place in my kingdom.
fine. It's not like I'm like homeless. Chow has me stationed with him. I'm perfectly good.
Right.
I appreciate it though.
You are he's got some good sanctuary if he's with Chow. I've seen the bunks that they have there. He's good.
That's good.
Well, glad to see things are going well here. Trees look a lot bigger than I remember, but I also didn't come in here too
Someone
often.
burned
so...
down the previous garden.
Oh.
Or at least damaged enough of the trees that I saw it necessary to find replacements. Thankfully, we had a wonderful donor who was looking for a place
have
to...
I said I'm sorry for him trying to break into my room? Because if I haven't, I'm sorry that I tried to break into my room.
You hadn't, but I had completely let that go, but now that you're bringing it back up...
You screwed yourself.
You're like the kid who brings up homework at the last minute of class.
I kind of do that, but that's because out of respect, especially for Hybris.
There you go.
Remind me not to take classes with you.
Oh, yeah, that was the proper response.
Well, either way, from what I understand of the situation, what you are asking us to do is to break and enter a properly owned facility, to my understanding, and steal or destroy a couch.
Yeah.
Sounds easy on paper.
It sounds
not quite so in
illegal on
practice.
paper.
It also said, well, I didn't realize we were breaking and entering. Who has this thing? Wait, you don't know. We've already
I
answered
don't know.
that question.
They just said they just dump it out there.
Tell you what, food for thought. We'll gather more information. We'll let you know when we have actual, proper information for you here. We just figured it'd be good to touch base to see if this would even be
The
a possibility.
logistics would be
for moving
greatly
forward.
appreciated.
Exactly.
I am
It would
willing
be
to
absolutely
entertain the
ridiculously
thought
necessary.
simply because Norelia is a friend, as are you. Yes, you are a friend.
Appreciate it. I wasn't doubting that.
Yes, but I know.
I didn't think I
how
left on
you
that
can.
bad of terms.
You put yourself down too much.
Oh, that's me. Yeah. Yeah.
Glad to see that you're doing well. The suit fits you.
Thanks. I spend an obscene amount of money on this,
Hmm.
and it
Take
was
good
worth
care of
every
it, then.
penny. It's like a confidence booster. It
Hmm.
also just looks fucking cool. Terrible for stealth
It
missions.
does. It is. Well,
Right?
do you have a way
Terrible
to
for
turn off like the
stealth.
glowy bits?
Better if you're in a neon light city, honestly.
Hmm.
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
I might have a question for you, though, before you
Nah.
leave or before I go and check on my children.
Fair.
Sig, have you
Morning.
seen or felt anything?
Nah, nothing.
Hmm.
Which is odd to me, but I mean.
Yes, that
who
is my
knows?
biggest concern, but... Well,
Have
I'll
you?
simply... No. Not in a while.
Oh shit.
I don't really get those kinds of things. I just kind of get the feelings.
No, but I thought I would
Hey,
ask while I
usually
have
mine
you.
hasn't
acted
acted
weird for a
activate.
while.
Mm.
Have any of you had any contact with Jester?
Once. He was doing well.
Thankfully, no.
I'm
I
not sure
go
whether we
see him
should be
every month.
concerned or. Oh shit.
Couple weeks.
Okay. Is
I haven't seen him this
everything
month, though.
good?
Hmm?
Oh.
No idea. I'll probably go check up on him later. I'll go by his place. See how he is.
Okay, that's concerning.
Except
At least
that
it's gonna be
dad I never
checked
had.
on. Why? Kind of a powerful father, given the circumstance.
He's told me pretty much, like, a lot. A lot. Especially a lot about magic. I actually understand magic because of him.
He's helped me more than I can fucking remember.
That's very neat.
Got
So
Where'd that
Sig,
brain
long
go?
time no see, dude. What's got your back?
I was
How
apparently
restricted, I
Brandon
guess,
went
in
that way.
terms of magic here?
Yeah,
I'm sorry?
apparently I agreed to.
How
do
restricted am I
something for-
on use of magic
I
as a
forgot.
guest? I don't no longer registered as an agent here.
Oh,
And so
Well,
Are
they
you
check when they
intending
allow us to
on
teleport out.
You're gonna have to
hurting
come here
on
to ask
anyone?
for potential
You
help.
are more than welcome to, although I would suggest doing it in the
Not a very
main room, the anchor.
grand
There will
reason, but,
assist in the process.
You know, a reason. It's a job.
Oh, I see. Just because
I
it's
mean,
our
it's something.
That's all.
Can't really argue against that.
I see. If you do need
like
to
the
get
suit.
back in, just send another message. We'll make certain you get back in.
Snazzy.
Thank you.
Not gonna lie.
He spent his last paycheck on that.
Damn, blow my mind. Could always
some
just
stuff
grow
saved
a
up.
suit like the cool kids.
You told me.
some-
You know how gross that sounds? As cool of a suit as it is?
It's fine.
You could grow one, just like, yeah, put it on, tell it what size you'd like, and watch it just expand.
Listen, he's literally a common rider.
I
A
mean,
what?
yeah.
Just need the belt. Just the belt, you know,
Common
the
Rider.
pachinko little belt.
Common
Why
Rider
would you call
cheeky
him
for a
that?
size. Because in Common Rider, there is a person who, like his form, grows out scales and hide, toughened skin, much like how he does when he transforms.
There's a
I
proper
can show you
term for
later
it?
the transformation.
Crap.
It is not
Shit.
very. Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's a proper term
And-
for
Hello,
fucking
Alice.
everything.
Bye, Alice.
What are you doing?
Hello.
Come here.
If you're looking for Reno, she went down the hall.
Alright.
I know. I told her I was going to be in the living area, but I
Ah, don't worry
Didn't
about
sound
it.
prior
Alright,
conversation I had
alright.
to deal with.
That is a very new look.
Understood.
Also, you might want to.
Apparently, David was missing today.
What? You have to say something. Made her leg self-conscious.
It's
Mouth shut when you can.
more an upgrade.
I see.
It's pretty
How
solid.
are you doing? I know last we spoke.
Shit. Still. Just to keep it short and sweet. But I'm here to celebrate her birthday. So trying to not appear in a shitty mood, so cool. You guys have fun with your conversation. I'm gonna...
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
I don't think there's any way to stop you.
Could I maybe get some help or assistance to getting her something like a backup generator or better medical equipment in the sense of power consumption?
Alice?
What?
I suppose, is she in need of equipment?
She's not really in need of it, but I want to make sure something doesn't happen.
So you just want to get her an extra generator? I don't get it.
Backup.
Are you sure she doesn't already have one? If you just want an excuse to go hang out with her, just go, my guy. No one's gonna stop you.
Have you ever considered a gift that
I should
isn't
not be around her.
practical?
Like a hat.
That's a bad idea.
Oh.
I'd rather not get punched.
What? I get... I'm sad.
If you gave her a hat,
Punch
she'd
you
probably
for a
punch
hat?
you. But if you're
Why would she punch me? There's a lot of better reasons to punch me than a hat.
Oh, I was talking about Alice.
Oh.
I think Fia just entered your bloodstream. I think Fia just entered your bloodstream.
You could clearly see the
Yeah,
strain
look,
up,
he
the
took
flex.
5 steps back! He took 5 steps back!
I've seen a lot of things. I don't want to see this punch. Alright,
I don't punch very
I
well.
think I'm gonna go. Glad you guys have all been well. Glad we can get into contact about whatever that thing was. I'm kind of just being tagged along here. I'll try to do any information on
Good
the
to
side.
see you, and
then
I'm glad
we'll,
you're doing well.
Likewise. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys around.
Of course. Take care.
See ya.
Alright. Wasn't expecting to see Sig today. That's a unique one.
What Aurelio?
Yeah, I did not expect to see him at all. Last time I saw him, he didn't have an apartment. He was living on the streets. He was a stand-up comedian.
I don't get how
And
he was sitting on so
refusing
much
any
money.
form of help, by the way.
Maybe he did.
Doesn't surprise me because of how idiotic he can be at times. And stubborn. That's 90% of the people here. Stubborn. Including myself.
Yes.
I was about to say the pot calling the kettle black.
Yes, I'm standing next
No,
to
no,
possibly
I
two of the
fully
most
agree.
stubborn
Everyone here is
people here in this agency.
Oh, we got called out.
Yes. Yes, you did.
I can agree to that.
Arguing it.
I'm not arguing.
Can I actually get a sec?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I immediately got it the moment you looked at me like that.
I'm just looking. Can we talk in private for a quick sec? Like just there for a little bit.
Certainly.
Alright. They should be just fine. Alright. So... I am... a little unsure of what to do at the moment. Luna, hey honey.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom. Dad.
You taking care of Astra?
If you guys are in the middle of something, I can.
It's fine. It's fine. Alright, yeah, sure. Do you mind giving me a moment? Alright, what's going on, big guy? How you feeling?
We'll just head over and sit somewhere.
I mean, we're actually pretty private right here, so if you want to just pop squat. Hey, what's going on, big guy? Talk to me.
Hello, dear.
Hello.
Are you already caught up on
Everything all right?
Yes, to a degree.
Just worried, that's all.
I think I'll be all right. He just needs some time.
I know that you were caught in a game. You chose not to play
Are you doing all right?
I'm worried about... I don't know. Encountering Ghost myself was very... nerve-wracking, to say the least.
But now you understand why I've been so worried about having you enter Zafira? Having any of you join any of the agents?
Yes. I understand now. Luckily, he didn't do anything to harm me or the group that I was with, but just him standing there was enough to show me to the code. I did my best to suppress it, to keep going, but knowing what he's done and all the reports that I've read, it's hard not to.
No, I understand. It's difficult in such situations to hold your composure, and the fact that you were able to as well as you did, I am proud of you.
Too.
In situations like that, I would suggest gathering everyone around you, whether they are a part of the group that you are traveling in or otherwise, and moving as far away as you can. Get to an exit or a safe place that is full of people. The more people around, the more difficult it is for someone like him to do their work. Especially if they're armed people.
Yes.
And I've told you before, but Zafira is a dangerous place. I just hope this illustrates the danger that that city poses, whether or not you are friendly to it or not. There are far better places for people to go. Never understood people's reliance on Zafira. Perhaps things are cheaper there, or whatever it is.
I don't know.
It's not worth it. I'm just glad you're okay.
Glad okay too. I was a little worried back there that I wouldn't be able to come home. But I knew that I would, considering who I was with. but the fear was still there.
You at least had a few good agents with you, and, well, despite my own personal concerns about Persephone, she is capable of handling herself, as is Cordelia.
Mm.
And from what I have seen, Shiro is quite the capable fighter, and Rika is perhaps a bit green and new to everything, but she is at least capable in the mind and body. So, she will undoubtedly. Arbor, on the other hand, I'm not entirely certain about. I have not had a chance to properly gauge her faculties. Given
She's
the
become more
change.
confident.
Yes, so I've heard.
She's become more confident, however, the detriment is her missing an arm. Other than that, I think she'd
I don't
be
know, you've never
perfectly
seen me lose an
capable
arm
of
and fight someone. So. Never discount someone just because they're missing a limb.
that. Look at Dad.
I mean, like, properly, like,
Yeah.
no limb, not a replacement. Replacement's very different, and his leg is far more capable than his old one. Granted, I really do wish he would stop threatening people to fire at people. But that's beyond the point. Thankfully, you had people there this time, but it's best not to wander the streets of Zafira. If I had known that you all were stuck there, I would have sent for something, or I would have come to collect you myself.
I
Did you
just assumed
at
that
least
I
enjoy what
Persephone
time
knew.
that you spent out?
Yes, despite the weird debacle of Ghost, I had a wonderful time. We didn't get to finish watching
to
the
hear it.
movie. It malfunctioned.
Really?
Yeah, the projector of the movie
That's a
went
shame.
out. Mm.
We do have the hologram in the main room if you all would ever like to watch films here. I mean, I have a collection.
That's what I
practically.
said. Plus, I've already seen the movie that they went to go see, so it doesn't really matter.
I understand, but, you know, social customs, that
Yeah.
sort of thing, spending time around people, observing people's reactions to things is always intriguing.
Mhm. Do you know where Reina went?
Sure, she said good morning earlier, but then left. I think she might have gone to see the others.
I will go check.
If you would like to. We'll wait for them patiently.
Right. After I go see her, I might head to bed, but we'll see.
Of course. Take care. Good work today. Thank you for
Thank you.
talking to them.
This is the hardest part about your job. And if this is too much and you need to step out, do not feel wrong about that. If you're willing to get through this, then I will see you. Is that clear? Alright.
So many things have happened today. Lich Bane is a concern, but hopefully he has learned his lesson and will stay away, but something tells me he hasn't. Perhaps I overreacted, but tired. So tired. What happened in Zephyra today is just another sign of how disgusting that city is. It's insidious. That such evil can flourish there is terrifying.
Don't worry, big guy. You got this.
Take care.
Get some rest, buddy. Fucking sick, mister. Never seen Asher upset. Not once.
He was put into an incredibly difficult situation. He will need time.
I know. Still. I know he'll push through it, just... It sucks to say. So... Hybris, are we okay?
No? But I suppose that's what happens when one disappears for a few months. And things change. People change.
So what do you... What should we do?
I'm not entirely certain. All of this is new to me. I don't quite know how I am expected to react. Nor do I know how to solve certain problems.
Could go to, like, couples therapy.
That is usually meant for married couples.
You don't have to be married to go to that.
That is why I said
Maybe
usually.
we just get, like, a best friend. Someone who we trust. Talk our problems through.
mean, who would be capable of sorting out the psychological issues that both you and I possess?
Man, that is a hell of a question. Maybe Brim?
No. No. For as much as I love and care about Brim and Mara, both of them struggle to understand my own psychology. They do not often understand. Granted, if anyone were to be closer to understanding, or at least have the capacity, Brim would be an option. She has known me longer than most. Far longer than anyone here on the station.
There's gotta be somebody. Maybe just someone that you trust? It doesn't have to be somebody I trust. I can put my own walls aside for a second. And if there's not somebody, then we gotta figure out something.
No, I don't think I don't think there's anyone that I trust to that level anymore. At least... there was someone I trusted in such a manner. I haven't spoken with him in some time now, though. And I know he's been gone.
Well, then if it's just us, then...
Every person that I have come to trust in such a manner is either incapable or has betrayed that trust.
All right. Then that leaves us with two more options. We can either have a talk with the kids and or we can try to figure something out. You are right, I am irrational. I'm also very tired, and I've been fighting day in and day out. Maybe I've been trying the wrong things, but I'm still trying. And I'm hurting and don't know how to express it. I don't know what to ask for. I'm just expecting things from someone who's still trying to even understand it. But I'm also trying to trust. And I'm trying to communicate. And I'm trying to open up. I'm trying to do my best with the kids. Get a slip up, but I only did it because I was worried about her. And I'm here talking to you because I'm worried. Not only about the kids, but just about you. Because I know if I'm tired, I'm really tired. I can only imagine how tired you are. So rather than either sit around and mope or cry myself into a corner, I am sorry that I have been a shitty fiancé to you. Sorry I've been me. Whoever me is. Things are clearer to me now, but that also means I'm in my head more. So, it can be a little bit tricky. But, until you tell me to, I'm not giving up on you. Even if that means I have to scrape myself across the ground, I'm going to be here. I'm not going to run, nor am I going to give up. And if I break your trust in some way, I swear to God, if I have to reforge the earth, I'll do it to get it back. Because I love you. That's not changing tomorrow, or the day after. I'm a tired old man. But I want to be your tired old man. And I don't want that to change. If it has to, it's fine. I can take it. But if that is the case, I'm still going to be here with the kids. I don't want them to grow up without a dad. I had to, and it was kind of rough, so yeah, I want them to have that. But I'm also saying a lot because I'm very nervous.
No, I understand. I'm just trying to listen while you're telling me these things.
Open. Oh, okay. I'm also in a lot of pain, just physically. Body's always...
What?
I have a lot of scars. A lot of them don't like to go away. And it hurts. So, sometimes, things are always kinda... in the head. I'm...
Thank you.
I'm just really deep in a hole. And I don't know if I can dig myself out of this one, so I lashed out and I've been trying to find someone to blame. Like I'm not trying hard enough, or hey, who's stepping me down? It's just me. I'm just doing it. It's because I'm kind of hard-headed. Like, I think that my choice is always the right choice. I already went to apologize to Rena. I think we're okay. It's her birthday. She deserves that, so... I just...
Thank you. She needed that.
She needs everything. She deserves everything. She's my little sunshine. She's our little sunshine. I don't just mean me.
I understand.
So, yeah, I think that's... almost everything. Oh yeah. You can do whatever you need to. I'll be here.
Perhaps we can try your idea, but I think I need you to trust me sometimes. Not because I don't think you do, but there are certain ways. Like with Reyna. I understand you want what is best for her. But she is complex. More complex than I think perhaps you realize.
Sorry,
She just wants to be treated the same as the others. More than anything, she wants to be seen as an equal to her siblings. The same as Luna. Same as Jaden.
Don't mean for her not to be. I know I told you this a long time ago, but I wasn't ever expecting you. Kids? I have kids. Hybris. I didn't think I could ever have kids. It's not that I don't trust you, I just want to find some way to get that weight off your shoulders. That's all I've ever really wanted to do, but I can't seem to get a grip on it. Keep tripping on my own.
No one should ever be asked to carry my weight.
I'm never gonna stop trying.
You've just known so many people who I thought I could trust. Who in one way or another let me down.
I know I did that too. So I'm sorry.
No, but at the very least, you've tried to make up for it. You've accepted that you've made mistakes. You have, at the very least, tried to acknowledge the mistakes that you have made. Sci-Fi did not. Sachi did not.
It's just getting really hard.
Perhaps it is why I have held on for so long, because you were one of the few people who has at least tried to admit their mistakes.
Yeah, it's just really hard to keep trying. Because, you know, I'm kind of hurting too. I'm trying to do better, but, you know... No, I just haven't even gotten to hold you in a good number of nights. No, I come home and
I'm sorry.
Body's aching, and I'm in a lot of times where I'm alone in my office for days, and work always gets rough, and body gets really sore, and I keep pushing through.
I forget
kids are always
sometimes
busy, and
that you have physicality.
I'm not. I don't need sex or anything. Just
No.
I just miss you. I'm so tired. My head hurts and my body hurts, and I'm training the agents. And, you know, they're demanding so much, and they need leadership because they've got some, but I'm trying, and the kids. I finally got around to them. It's there, but sometimes I'm really cringy, and I'm not doing a good enough job. But I stay there, and I'm trying to stay up all night last night. I know, but I want to do more.
And listen.
I am.
All we ever need. Do you remember?
Why do I feel like I have to keep? Oh.
When you first told me that you said that I was tired, that you could tell.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you did?
Is that when I took you to the field? I guess when you took me to the field. I held you right.
You listened. More than anything, I get lonely. Like you do in your head. I forget that sometimes there are people who I can trust. And it's not always Hybris this, Hybris that. We need this. We need you to organize that. We need this made, or whatever it is. It's tiring. Sometimes I just...
You know what was funny about that day? I think I told you I have some ability to see auras. That was complete bullshit.
Could have
It's all
told me.
just in facial expressions, tone of voice. I can't see your aura. It's a magical thing. I'm just good at listening. I wish I had some magical ability to see auras. That sounds strong to some degree. No, I just see magic. And to be honest with you, I always saw. I never had to turn on the whole see the weave thing to see the magic coming off of you. I don't know if it was the magic or if it was just that I just wanted to see you. Now I'm kind of a tired old dumpster fire, but I am still here. And I don't plan on going anywhere. And if I do, it'll be with your acknowledgement and some communication.
Please do.
I am, and I know that I'm not there yet, but I am gonna earn your trust back one day. And then after that, I will earn back my rank in Aegis, and I will do my best to help take care of the agents. I've already kind of been trying to do that, but I'm gonna keep at it.
I can see.
I think Arbor called me sir today. That was an experience.
I see. Military training, perhaps.
Yeah, I know, but like, it sounded like respect for a second. So sorry, I wasn't looking at anybody, just...
I wasn't either, just thinking in that direction where I am fairly certain she is. Unless she's not in her room. I don't really keep track of her.
I do not see her, but I do see a Juniper.
Oh. We can talk more later. Yes, Juniper?
I wanted to wait until you were finished with your conversation, so I did not interrupt. Raina told me it seemed important.
What is important?
Your conversation. So I did not want to interrupt it.
It was fairly important, but if you needed something...
I was wishing to talk, but I would like to give you time to rest. Today has been fairly
I always have time for you, Juniper.
hectic. I understand, but it's more of my worry for you, Mother.
I'm doing just fine. There's no need to worry.
Alright. Fable had gathered some of the agents to speak about something that is happening with Miss Dillon. They were in the training room last. I believe it was to do with the process of what is happening. Though I am not too familiar with what is going on. I think he is just informing them of her well-being.
I see. Is he there now?
I'm not entirely sure, though.
Is he there now?
I am not sure. They might have dispersed.
See. Well, Why don't we walk back and we can talk at the terminal, and we can check on them before we get there.
Alright. And what had you say? I was having a hard time hearing as Mother had spoken at the same
sorry.
time.
Sorry, just, it's just little detective thoughts I just kind of had to say to myself. No worries.
Alright.
Come on.
So, hey Juniper, what's the, markings on your back mean? If you don't mind me asking.
They are testaments to the ones that are on Nom's, I believe, abdominal area.
Oh.
I enjoyed their
Well.
appearance, but she has not taught me what they say yet.
Well, they look quite nice on you.
I thought so as well.
Wow. Tonight is never ending.
A long day.
Yeah, it is.
Did the treatment Nom do go well?
It's going alright. Yeah. It's torn up. Sorry. Completely bleeding out at me. So, that's a plus.
That is good.
Hybris.
Hello, Ion. Should I ask?
Back.
I need to go and
Sorry.
check on something. But I do know that Juniper had asked to speak with me about something, so I might be borrowing her for a moment.
Sure. Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry. Which was the way back to the main room again?
This way, if you would like to follow me, I can show you.
That would be nice, thank you. I didn't want to end up somewhere I'm not supposed to be.
Of course, thank you for taking the precautions. You would follow me?
Of course. Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, this looks a lot more familiar.
Just through here.
Thank you very much. Oh, right. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Alright. Check on this real quick. You would?
Size, how you been?
Good.
He's not going to see much. Getting in my head is going to be a lot harder than getting in anyone else's head. I'm not like on any of you. Miss Hybris.
Yes?
It happens.
Rundown, real quick. Just to give you an explanation of what's happened. Can you get out of the pilot seat? There we go. Okay. Dylan and her contractee, or contractor, lastly, was holding his end of the bargain of the contract. Earlier, Saga asked some questions involving it. Oh, Saga's going out there. and was asking how she could inflict pain to him. And by doing so, his part of the contract is he has to protect Dylan. So any harm that comes to Dylan, he will retaliate. Whoever harms Dylan, which he did. He harmed Saga. Drained her.
Okay, hold on. You're saying this wrong. You're telling
Go
the
ahead.
whole story wrong. Okay, so what had happened was, they were talking. Saga asked Dylan to ask Devil Boy the question. Dylan asked Devil Boy what would happen if Saga punched Devil Boy. Devil Boy said they would both feel the injury.
Yes,
Then
which is already known.
and then he also said, vice versa, if you got attacked, I would defend you. So, Saga, hearing all of this, punches Dylan in the stomach. And so they both double over in pain. And then Devil Boy says, I need to fulfill my end of the contract. You know what this means. And did whatever shit he did to her. That boy threw a necklace on her that helped, I guess, drove the Devil Boy away. Yeah. And
Is the necklace still on her?
And then Dylan
Good.
ran away. With Devil Boy, I presume.
Yes, but she's probably burning from the pain of that amulet, because she gets affected by that now. Just the same as me.
No. Oh, well, maybe. Okay, yeah.
Secondly, right after that, directly after, I got a jolt of joy, happiness, etc. Which obviously you know what that means, the opposite. Fear. Pain. Scared. Frustration. She ran past, I got the jolt, I ran after her. As I'm running after her, she already used the gate to go home. I had to stop because I had to concentrate because he was now trying to take over her body. Fulfill his contract, protecting her. I have just tried my best.
It's like a flashback.
I possibly could to keep him at bay, being a mediator, as I said I was going to do it before. I succeeded. I pushed him off from being,
Can you make some shadows?
well, the new body driver.
Bright, you kidding me?
I
It's warm in
see.
here.
She is not okay.
I was hoping you could like
Mentally, she is unstable, but I am doing what I can to talk to her currently. I'm trying to support her and make sure she's okay.
And so,
I see.
you know how you can fix that?
She is scared and terrified.
Except I have tiny hands.
She doesn't want to be near anyone. She's scared of coming here.
How dare you? You betrayed me. You betrayed me.
That was never a truth. I never made a contract. Therefore, I never
Reina.
promised anything.
She's still wearing the
Jennifer.
necklace.
Speaking of contracts, Dylan's fucked.
Yes. Well, not his,
So
but
is
mine.
Saya. And
I have to
Fable.
apologize for earlier. I am sorry. That caused you both a fright.
I am not sure
What an
why you are
experience.
apologizing to her. I have not
Mhm.
experienced the
What time to be alive?
situation that I'm guessing
Mm-mm.
caused this fright.
Oh,
I had walked away
also,
prior after
in
hearing
response
you
to
gather
your
some of
action.
the Asians.
Just gonna undo that buckle right there. Just gonna pull.
Equally, I am not sure why you are apologizing to me.
What the fuck are you gonna do with the fork?
I intentionally
Because
continued
I don't know what
to
I'm gonna do with a fork, Percy.
observe
Momentarily,
the
I
situation.
shut down
So what are you doing?
because I had to deal with the situation.
I did not witness this.
He's in a shadow blanket.
I believe the sudden change from dark to light is hurting his eyes.
It is okay. I have had multiple shutdowns before. They do not,
Yeah,
even if they would be a concern to me. I do not feel you need to apologize for them.
sometimes I do because it scares people, just as much as it sometimes happens from your point of view as well.
Fable, for now, I would like you to monitor her condition, if you could.
I am still currently monitoring her condition.
Let me know if there are any significant changes. For now,
Will do. The only change I can sense currently is he's getting more of a grip on her than before. It's fine. Hi, it's good to see you.
How you doing?
Joe?
They are quite small.
Hey, honey. You okay?
He is a...
It's another long story, unfortunately. I tend to have a lot of those.
Is he not normally?
You know what? Fate works in a funny way. That is the most simplest way I can say it.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Yes, alright. Please let me know if her status changes significantly in any way. I think that is all for now.
And also, no, I'm not normally like this.
Go ahead and head to the terminal. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Wait, what did I say? Oh, there he is. I turned around looking back there.
Standing right
You're
here.
right here.
Have you mysteriously learned the capability of teleportation?
Good job.
Come on, listen, I'm already on my toes.
Congratulations, you deserve a brownie.
I was
Thank you, Raina.
standing there and then I was outside.
I apologize for scaring you.
I'm okay.
What?
I'm okay.
I'm so proud of you.
No, you.
Would you like a brownie?
I don't.
Thanks, company.
Are you alright?
Yes?
Do you feel okay?
Alright, you seemed concerned earlier. I
Everything's
was
still attached.
Did you see something weird when it happened?
No.
Hear any
I was
whispers?
concerned. I believe I am still operational.
And then I looked up
I have experienced several glitches, although it seems they are tied with experiencing that feeling.
Let me see. If you want, we can talk about it more later. We do
If we were like a
diagnostics.
shadowy place, yeah.
Meantime, I need to go take care of Juno.
I think the door likes him a bit too much.
Doing great.
Oh, Jaden's getting ready for his esports tournament.
Oh,
Yes,
we'll have
which we're
to
hoping that it
cheer
doesn't
him
get
on.
disqualified for.
Hopefully, yes. Technically, we're not supposed to.
Why would he be
We're not
Because
supposed
he's
to.
really good.
We're not supposed to. We're synthetic beings. We don't. It's cheating.
I mean, as long as he's not like directly interfacing with.
As you can see.
Hello.
Yeah, it's been an interesting night, to say the least. I'm getting.
All right.
Hello.
Don't mind me as I
Hello.
for a moment here. I actually wanted to talk to you if you've got like. It's only like. 30
What seems to be the trouble?
I was actually looking for you guys earlier. Let's sit.
It appears that my hearing has momentarily cut out. I'd like you to give me a moment if that's alright.
Of course.
I'll try to remember.
What's going on with you today?
seem to have fixed the issue.
Better?
Better.
Very good.
I am curious as to the data I have been exposed to today. I have heard a lot of things.
I see. Such as... One moment. Yes, Fable?
I should believe in the cathedral. I'm currently done talking with Essa. Pointing fingers is not okay.
My lord.
So I shall be leaving. Goodbye now.
Fable, give me a moment, Mother. He seems to be a problem, and he might feel better if he knows Father is on station. I would like to help. If that's okay.
Go
I will
ahead.
be back shortly.
I'm going to start firing lasers soon.
She's upstairs in the
Going to.
You good? Is it alright?
Raiden, before you go.
Oh.
What did you say to Fable?
Happy birthday, kid.
I told him that whatever happens to Dylan, because he was there, and because he's one of the ones who pushed for a lot of this, that whatever blame happens falls on him and Saya too.
You do realize that...
He tried to spread the blame. And he tried to pull the victim card, as he always does, because he's Fable. I basically told him to stop, and I didn't want to hear it. He took that as, oh, I'm going to run away now.
Dylan was the one who organized that expedition and made the deal as she saw fit.
And he had no chance to stop her. Am I really to believe that?
Most certainly he did.
And yet it was still Nate.
We can all advise her as much as we want. That does not mean she is going to take our advice. Percy, if you would give us just a moment, please.
It's about the deal. From what Saya was telling me, she might have refused. But I told her to double check, triple check, that she said that her body was... She didn't want to do the deal with her body. Same thing with Fable. I think she thinks that he said the same thing. I'm telling them to double and triple check. Because if they said no, their body shouldn't be part of it. And at least they can be out of it. That might help.
If they did not actively refuse, it may have gotten caught up in the deal.
But they might have actively refused. That's what Saya said. She said no. I told her to double, triple check. And if so, it might help. I don't know. Just thought it might help. Sorry.
Of course, thank you.
Yep.
I advised her not to make a deal with him. And yet she did anyways.
I am just under the firm belief that After having to hear him basically tell me that they tried every avenue, it felt like just a bunch of lies. Because there's no way. The number of people here who have offered her help that she's literally just straight up rejected. And then to have him pull the victim card again, and to pull the sympathy card again, I'm tired of hearing it. I find him tied to so many people's misfortune, it's irrevocable at this point. Not even including the one he already did to our daughter. Always got his toes dipped in someone else's business, always got his nose bumped in someone else's head. All the time.
That is an extraordinarily good point.
Literally no reprimands. You can't. Have you tried to reprimand Fable? What is the first thing he does? Oh, well, I'm going to run away now. And then everyone comes up here, and they all fuss to you.
Actually, no one did this
Just like I'm pretty sure one. Yeah, don't worry, but they'll be fussing at me, and I'll be telling them the same thing.
Tell them to come
people are
talk
going to
to
start
me if they
getting
do.
reprimanded. Understood. I just... If we're going to start tackling these things and, you know... People need to be accountable for their actions.
Yes, yes, they do.
If I went on a mission, if I went on a detective mission, and one of them got hurt...
You would take the blame, yes, I understand. Miss Juniper?
May I ask what you talked with Mr. Fable about?
See,
You both seem to have... I do not understand this inquiry. I am asking because I want to see both sides of this situation. You both came out of that room sounding very distressed, and I would rather there not be discourse among already panicked agents over certain situations that are already happening.
Do not make any assumptions,
I
Essa, when
am-
speaking to her. Give her the facts and only the facts.
My bad. There have been repeat offenses of Fable somehow finding himself in not only everyone's business, but in a lot of people's misfortune as well. Deciding that his actions are the best without really checking with people, tending to cause the opposite effect. There has been instances of this with my own family as well, when he decided to jump in front of every bullet possible without any care for himself, and then coming back within days' time to cause my daughter distress. So because of this, when I heard that he was a part of another one of these misfortunes, again, and then attempted to shift the blame over to Saya as well, in fact, and even putting it onto Dylan as well, I found myself a bit irritated. So rather than sit there and allow him to play a victim-style card or attempt to use pity as a weapon against me or his strive for a higher moral code, I told him to stop. To which his case was to run away immediately. I have a firm belief that they did not try to go down every avenue to help Dylan. I think he chose, as well as herself, I'll put that on her, and even potentially Saya. But I've had no chance to talk to them yet. He was the first one I got a chance to talk to. He took it personally, as he normally does, and now we are here.
Yes, Rena?
I believe if one tells another to stop, and they cease and leave said conversation, are they not appealing to your command of stop?
I requested him to stop doing what he was doing. What he was attempting to do was use either pity or some form of a victim card to alleviate himself from the problem. Also, the fact that he was attempting to shift the blame was not right. If a mistake is made, a mistake is made.
I have an observation.
Yes, ma'am.
If none of us were there, how can we assume that Fable went along with this? From what he said, it seems like he did not agree to it. And he is
This
doing
is
the
not the
best
first
in a
time.
situation that he does not agree with.
We have not been witnesses to every situation that has happened as of recent events. I am merely trying to put pieces together from both sides of the story, and maybe even get another POV at this point. It seems to be an issue that needs to be solved.
I am not a
Maybe not.
fan of Fable. I will make that as openly as clear as possible. I have not been for a very long time. There's a certain sensation that tends to go off in the back of my mind whenever I see someone who finds the need to shove their nose in everyone's business. To feel like they are the moral compass to every problem. Not only does it cause more problems, but it also puts them into trouble. Often. Followed up by the fact that he has shown multiple times to act like he is the victim when he is not. Always feeling like he has to be the hero, diving into everyone's business. And if you try to reprimand him, he runs away and ends up getting other people to talk for him. And this is one of those cases where I plan on talking to everybody. Dylan more so to make sure she's mentally okay. God knows what the devil's doing to her.
Mm-hmm.
Saya's also been one that might need to be talked to as well. At the very least to see what was going on in their heads when they went on this 3-man mission. Which I think... What were you communicated? I might do something stupid? Something like that?
No.
What was it? It was like... I forget what you were told exactly.
She told me that she needed to gather more information and possibly had a means of solving her problem, especially given the limited time frame that she had remaining. She told me that if anything did go wrong, that it would not find its way back to Aegis, which was definitely not the case.
Body strong.
Lasher's doing a little bit better.
Glad to see
all
it.
These that you see, this was bullet. Everything else was something else.
Okay, maybe not.
So if someone shoots you, they're not going to shoot
Too sad.
Please continue.
because of your muscles?
Still.
Little more.
I am not a fan of him. I haven't been for a long time. And after the incident, specifically with Luna,
Oh, when you were all like...
he's been kind of on thin ice.
Yeah.
And I find it very hard to believe that in this case, that he didn't decide to use his moral compass once again. Potentially caused more trouble.
Is it wrong to have a moral compass? From most situations, and from the conversation I had heard prior, he sounded like he was just wishing to help.
It is not that he has a moral compass, which he does have a generally good moral compass. It's not bad. However, when one forces their moral compass onto others, this is what Esso is finding trouble with.
Oh.
When rather than,
for instance,
advising or perhaps suggesting different alternative paths to take in a situation that may be more morally sound, is far different than attempting to insert oneself's or perhaps insist that someone should do something a different way because it is the morally correct way of doing something.
For instance, I'm a fan of fighting. I think in a safe environment, with medical appropriated, and in two consenting adults, I think combat can be extremely fun, exciting, exhilarating. If one of you did not like fighting, or weren't interested, how would you feel if I just stood in between you and told you that, no, fighting's good, you should like fighting. Fighting's great. Fighting's for good guys. Good guys fight. You wanna be a good guy, you fight.
I would take it as your opinion. It does
Imagine
not
if I
mean
did
I
that.
have to follow by it.
Imagine if I did that every single time you either had a problem or to some degree disagreed with me.
That would still be their opinion. Although
It does not mean I have to
it
Alright.
would be an inefficient use of their time.
Okay, now that's you, and that's you. Now let's look at who's in Aegis. How many of these people are emotionally, we'll say, soft? How many of these people have a hard time making their own decisions? How many of these people probably don't have families and probably look at Aegis as their one and only home? Now for you, it's an opinion. For you, it's an opinion. For a lot of these people, it's borderline a command. For them,
Is
I want to
not.
be a hero.
He is not a leader over them.
They don't know that.
He is of the same status.
Shouldn't they know who is a leader or a person in power here within the Aegis? I guess.
A lot of the people here need leader. I do my best where I can. Hybris does her best where she can. But for the time being, so... She very much is. That's what I meant. But a lot of these people are very impressionable. And we're not always here. So whenever Fable finds a way, and he finds a way to jump into everyone's business, they tend to just go with whatever he says without even thinking. And this happens time and time and time again.
Yes, so they do this because he has built good rapport with people.
And how many times does he just keep doing this?
Father,
Always in everyone's
I
stuff.
have another observation. You are also not a leader of Aegis. However, many people followed the words that you speak. Even earlier, you spoke words to them and they listened. While you are
Would
not a
this
leader.
not be hypocritical?
I do not dive my nose in everyone's business. Whenever I do play a leader, it's not to tell you some moral compass or some moral code to do a job.
Leaders usually help because of their moral compass, or seem to have one that has gained them to that position. Isn't it because of their morals that they have become such a leader that most people respect them for?
To some degree.
Perhaps in the future, it might be a good idea to bring the concern to me before speaking to Fable.
I'm tired of him.
Whether or not you are tired of him, he is an agent. And technically your superior.
That is not a thought I like having in the back of my head.
But it is the reality of the situation.
He is also a person. And if you are causing suffering in him by being tired and acting out because of that, I do not believe it is good.
I believe it comes into question of personal bias and then a position of work.
What is
Yes,
personal bias?
yes. Yes, I do not like him. I have stood by this for a while. I am not a fan of him. I do not like to talk to him. I do not like to work with him.
I understand. I was merely stating that in this situation it seems to be very two conflicting things. I am sorry if I've pressed this situation long enough. You sound quite frustrated.
It's fine. No, it's... I have a long, very, very long life of dealing with people who have, hero complexes. Some positive, some negative. It's left a bit of a smudge on the way I tend to look at it. From time to time. So, there's some personal bias. I'll take that. Take that into full account. But, I am not a fan of him. And I will, keep it to that.
Hello,
Regardless
any
of the
further
regardless of
issues, I
your
will bring it up to you.
regardless of your personal biases for or against someone. Don't do that again, please. It only causes more trouble than it's
Yes, ma'am.
worth. Thank you.
I know.
Yes, Ion? Juniper, do you mind waiting a little while longer?
It is alright.
All
I
right.
do not mind waiting.
No.
Well, I'll assume.
I can hang out with Rena.
It is alright, Father.
I would rather you report your findings of what you have brought. I am okay. I will spend time with Rena for the time being. I would like to converse on observations I have.
So, do you want to go and spend some time with them?
I don't think they want to see me right now.
Have you asked them?
Well, they're probably gonna go check on him. And I definitely don't want to see him.
He's already left.
I just saw him go down there.
After I finished talking to him, he left. Because he needed to take a walk to go figure out piece of to do next. I wanted to make sure that both of you got this, since Jaden's currently not available at the moment. This is Jaden's birthday present.
Oh.
I already gave Raynax.
Oh. Okay.
Hopefully he likes it. It's just a jacket, but think it'll suit him a lot better.
We'll see.
Hopefully add some...
Do you want to hold this for a moment? While we talk?
Yeah. Of course.
I need to let him register it. We can spool it properly. Yes?
A ship that me or Reyna do not recognize is outside of the cathedral by the looks of it.
What does it look like?
It's very large, it is black, and it seems to have many windows. It seems to comprise of a 3-story almost like ship.
It's possible that it's the Federation.
No! What is with tonight? Just let it end.
It's possible they're just refueling. I haven't received any transmissions from them requesting to board.
Understood.
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Keep this as quick as I can.
Alright.
Right. After we got the bells, we attempted churches in Rome after summoned by the Vatican to get out of there. Alex gave expressed orders to leave, so I did. I'd have a revolver. You also gave the same orders to depart.
Try clearing your throat a bit.
Sorry. Still hurts. After the dreadnought.
Yes.
Right. After Alex gave me the orders and also gave me orders to go, I was being chased by 3 gargoyles. I had multiple arrow wounds, both of my legs and my right shoulder. But luckily I was able to get out and receive treatment. Back at home. Right now the bells are secure, as you know. After working with Ma to study the bells, inscriptions on the bells, inside and out, we believe that it is an incantation by which it might be... It doesn't have any more power. The divine energy that was held within it has dissipated since the time that we took the bells. However, inscription on it is used to activate bells in order to control the miasma. At least that's the work theory.
That's good. They must have finished stocking. Or at least refueling.
Would Mob be able to send me any sort of details on the inscription?
We attempted to send it via Juniper. She told us that you wanted to wait till I came to give you information.
I see.
So, that's the first part of this. Second part is Sachi being back. Picture now changes things. As I told you before, Sachi wants to declare war on the head of Tsars alongside with the church and, well, the rest of the churches and the Vatican.
Have you seen how he looks now?
Sachi is not the same.
Yeah, that's not the
What
same
happened?
guy. He has like a mask. One of his arms looks like some kind of Egyptian looking thing. The other just looks like a demon looking thing.
It's twisted.
He's
For lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Are we certain it is Sachi? Not...
I don't know. His voice is more menacing, I think is the best way to put it.
That doesn't sound like Sachi. That sounds more like Legion.
It looks more like Legion.
Yeah. It's anything resembling the thing I saw the night on Gord's birthday party. Well,
yes.
Let's just say it's not fully taken, but whatever has happened to Sachi, it's definitely apparent he is not the same. That being said, to continue, I gave Sachi the same information I'm about to give you, in which I spoke to Alex and asked for Alex just to confirm whether or not he was okay. Because we saw only Alex leave the facility. Well, actually I didn't see Alex leave the facility. I wanted to make sure that he left the facility. He did. When he contacted me back, he stated that Vatican was holding meetings throughout the entirety of the week. He's been in meetings non-stop in regards to what's going on with bells and what's going on with the church's efforts against the hand altogether. It sounds like they are aware of what's going on, and Alex has told that the hand is holding Cassidy and Avian hostage. They want to trade for the bells. There are ways around it.
They were
That's-
captured.
Fuck. Man, those guys are just kids. God damn.
Everybody in my DNA. After hearing that tells me I should have left. And I should have tried something. I should have tried to fight hard. There was nothing I could condition. 3 holes in my legs and my arm. So
We gotta give them back the bells.
we have to give
Those
them
are just
back
kids.
bells.
Yes, bells.
My plan. No, you said it correctly. But I wanted to make sure that you understand where I'm going. I think I have resources necessary to go ahead and create a duplicate set of the bells. As I told you before, the divine energy within the bells is no longer present within those bells, but the inscriptions are still there. And there's a possibility to transcribe a new set of bells, the same inscriptions, make sure that they properly identified somebody capable of identifying relics, and see if they can tell the difference between fakes and real ones. There's a possibility to pass off fakes or just get back real ones. Hand was ours with the same output in our version of the relics. Effectively, 2 sets of the same bells would be at play, which would still mitigate the miasma, keep those things out of Severo City, and get us that Cassidy enabled.
It is a delicate situation, but it is certainly a solution to the problem at hand.
The only other alternative that I can think of is that Cordelia was able to find a third location by which to access Mount Tellus. She appears to believe that there's a gateway in the dimension that we explored the other day.
They did
beyond
have
the
to get
point
in
by which
somehow.
we were in that main room.
Quite possibly, yes.
Believe that that thing has direct access into Mount Salus. Where exactly on Mount Salus, they're not certain. But they also noticed that they have some form of a ship. They said that they believe it is a space-faring ship capable of, interstellar flight. By which, if that's the case, this is much bigger than what I thought originally, in that they were just going to stop the war. They're not going to stop until they've got galaxy, potentially other dimensions, planes existence. I don't know what the end is. I can't see it at this point, if that's the case.
This is far larger than anyone.
Keep in mind, this is just the baseline information that I've given. But again, the only thing that I know at this point is what is concrete. The Vatican plans to put that Gorian choir into effect. Don't know how soon. those people are still arriving. That choir is still going to sing. That wall is still there on Mount Celis. Sachi is still going to wait for. Plan for Sachi apparently is to send a strike team to that third access point, by which he's going to send a small team. It's a bit hard to hit fast, be in and out before anything's even noticed. By which he believes there's going to be Church's forces on the front line attempting to climb Mount Celis using the Gregorian Lyre, which we already know is going to be a song by which they will ask for a wind to blow back the miasma into the mountain. Well, if we have the bells, they won't need to do that. So fortunately, they probably sing something else, hopefully give us a different type of tide in that battle. But that's not something I'm willing to bank on. Final option would be that it does go sideways. There is the access point by which the Chaos Children allegedly had found their way into Mount Celis, which would be through a series of underground tunnels. But by which point, I don't know where those tunnels are, and the only one who probably does is Anthir. Seems Anthir. Saya were the ones that were with him that.
Saya would not know, but Anthuriel would. To my understanding, they followed a path that went deep underground. Where it led out, I'm not entirely certain. However, their main sanctum they used magic to get to. So I'm not even certain that this cavern underground, these dungeons, were directly connected to the main sanctum itself. So it is entirely possible that it is separated by a vast distance.
Maybe. However, that being the case, if you look at the options that are on the table, that secondary option of going for those underground tunnels would be the most off-grid way of approaching the situation.
Kantan went with them.
Miasma's
He is not entirely reliable. And Anthuriel's footage was still intact. We could potentially try to find our way back to those caverns. However, we have no way of knowing whether or not the miasma has begun to cover up that path.
We also don't know if that path is now heavily guarded. The route that's taken.
We'll want to do a bit of reconnaissance, see if the way is open or can be opened. But if we are to perform any sort of counter actions against what is happening, then that may be one of our best options. Given the size of our forces, I doubt that we will be able to make a sizable difference in any large-scale operations.
Let's make sure to tackle each of these problems one at a time, though.
Of course.
First things first. People have been kidnapped. We are going to figure out a plan to help them. The idea of 2 sets of bells is a good idea. Maybe we could even trap the bells or something, so that way whenever we give them over, we can still come out with a victory. You guys are technological experts. You've got that way better than I do.
There is a
or we go
possibility I
safely
might
with
be
it.
able to do something.
There you go. First things first, save the kids. They shouldn't have been there in the first place.
No,
Now
they
that
should
are,
have.
it's our
They were
responsibility to
sent
help
there
them.
for a reason. They understood what they were getting
I
themselves
know.
into. Being
I
said,
know.
we are going to
They
do
are
what we
kids.
can. I do not disagree
Sir.
with you.
We'll help them out best we can. And
Would
after that, we
you
try to
be
figure out a path.
able to request that Maw share this data with me? it is possible we could create convincing enough fakes to trick them, but so many different things that could go wrong with that. And whoever we send must not know that they are fakes.
That's right. That's because of that one that can read your desires in your head.
Read your desires and know whether or not you are telling the truth. If you do not believe that they are fakes, the truth to you is as you see it.
Perceptions are reality. That being said, this is what I have right
now. Thank you. I hope your recovery goes a little better. If there's anything we can do to help, please let me know. Although I'm certain you're in good hands with Ma. How is she, by the way?
Yeah. She's good.
Glad to hear it.
She was here the other day.
I heard. Unfortunately, I was preoccupied and could not say hello.
She's been okay. She's been concerned, given nature and magnitude of everything going on with this hand business. Especially since all we really wanted to do before any this was just marry. Do the family thing. Which
when did things ever go as planned?
Yeah. It's a little bit backwards.
Yes. Well. Either way, please let me know. And we will see where we can go from there. In the meantime, Juniper has been asking to talk to me for the past 2 hours and has been incredibly patient, so I am going to go and find her.
She had priority.
She is the patience of a saint. No pun intended.
She is the patience of a predator.
That is a very intense way of looking at it.
Yes, it is. But it does make sense, given who she's learning from.
Asra?
He falls body. Come on, we're going to bed. We're going to bed, big guy.
You gotta get up, man.
Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. We're going to bed. Going to bed. Go ahead. Come on. On me. Guide on me. Hang on. Come on.
It's gonna right, yeah.
Yeah, we got this, big guy. You and me, travel down the hall.
Ask you shall receive.
Well, thank you for being so patient.
It is alright. I do think this conversation can wait for another time.
Are you certain?
I have gathered
have
a
the
lot
time.
today. It is alright, Mother. I am certain that this feeling has passed for the time being. Though I cannot properly describe it. It is a bit difficult to put into words at the moment. So I would like to describe it better when I have a bit more of an understanding.
Of course.
Hybris.
Yes? It's Joe.
Who the hell is that?
Hey.
What?
Long story.
Whenever
I got
it
Pinocchio.
returns. come and find me.
Ion.
Let me know, and I will
I will
do
tell
my
you.
best to put aside whatever is happening at the time.
There you go.
Alright. Though, I would prefer if it is just at a time when it is not busy.
How much do I have to put into the swear jar?
Hopefully when nothing chaotic is going on. From what I know, there is not many people exempt from the swear jar.
No, I know. I'm just wondering how much I have to put into
for
it.
exemption? Can I file for exemption? Can I do that? Is that a thing that I can do?
Father, I do not think it worked like that.
I'm asking if it works like that. You gotta ask to find out. No?
I mean,
I
if
make
I
decisions
do...
based on if I believe it is an applicable situation where swear words would be required.
Query.
That or
How much do I put into the swear jar if I do indeed swear?
it is 100 credits.
Ah, lovely. Shit happened.
Oh.
There you go.
Could have just said things, but
A situation occurred where he was Pinocchio'd.
I would assume that the magnitude of the situation
Pinocchio.
led to culmination of
That is how he described it.
that
Oh.
Said he was Pinocchio'd.
I see. I was.
So I merely restated it.
I was
Basically.
surprised at the turn of phrase.
I am also. I do not think it is an efficient way to describe
and
it,
things
but
doesn't quite have
it
the
is simple.
gravitas in order to explain the sheer amount of things that happened.
Right. It doesn't really get into the meat and potatoes of the situation.
Indeed.
It is amusing to hear you censor yourself.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Could be worse. At least it's not Jerry Springer censoring. Just every other word. Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, I couldn't live.
I can beep.
Oh no. Alright, bring it. Okay, that was not a...
Oh, I'm feeling old. Stop it. Oh.
Why does that make you feel old?
Nostalgia. Sometimes when people hear
Oh.
things that are from a time period when they were younger, it makes them feel old. Like those.
Oh.
Understand.
Stop it, please.
I
My
made
soul
these
can't
sounds
handle
when
it.
I was a ball. I thought it would be funny to bring them back.
It's hilarious, but it also hurts.
I did not realize these sounds could cause nostalgia.
For him,
find them
it does.
interesting. I guess so.
Although that would imply that he is significantly older than I thought he was.
I would assume so.
I turned 99 this year.
And granted, given the body fluctuations, it's very difficult
It's
to
awkward,
play.
yes.
Yes.
I believe
Yeah.
sounds like that were only relevant around 400 years ago. But you are only 99.
400?
This math does not seem to add up.
Yes, you might
I'm
want to double check.
unsure.
You might want to check the carbon dating on that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want
I might have been given the wrong date.
I'm not too
I am
sure if
upset by
carbon
this.
dating would actually work on me physically.
That is always a possibility.
I mean, they put a strong emphasis on both real and boy, so I think I'm fairly around the 8-year-old range.
Man, you really did get Pinocchio'd.
Literally!
Oh dear. See?
Fairy tale magic is...
Don't.
Baloney,
Don't do it.
Thank you.
you're welcome. Well, today has been a very, very long day.
Tell me about it.
That it has. I think I will return to the terminal.
Feel free to.
And this?
I may as well. I think I'd like to watch my son kick butt and take names. Would you like to join me?
Yes.
Oh. Have a great night.
You too.
Father, I will
Please
be
enjoy
adding
the
to the log.
facilities.
I'm probably going to head off as well.
Ion, take care in getting home. You
Should probably
decide
get
to
home before
return
my
home
daughter
for the
wakes up.
night. Otherwise, your room is always available. Good night.
So how have you been, Ion?
All right.
Have you ever been hit by a sack of bricks and then, wake up and then get hit by a sack of bricks?
Might try to process 3 hours of white noise at this rate. Might be less stressful.
Day-to-day life and then realize,
Understandable.
oh, wow, I could have avoided this sack of bricks had I just decided not to do what it is that I'm
Well
currently
then.
doing.
Shall we?